or can be a dominant force. In Hinduism, it's the case that you still have Shakti worship, and it's as powerful as any male deity. So this is a chant to Durga, who's up here on the altar over here on the side. She rides a tiger, and she's dressed as a bride. So she's in red, she's all decked out in all her jewelry. She's beautiful. And she has like 8 arms, and in every hand is a weapon. She is not a bride to be messed with. It's like Lucia. 3 ohms. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye. Did I not tell people what page it was? 22, page 34. 22, page 34. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye. Shive Sarvata Sadike. Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. 22, page 22, number 34. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye. Shive Sarvata Sadike. Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye. Shive Sarvata Sadike. Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye. Shive Sarvata Sadike. Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Narayani Namostute. Narayani Namostute. Narayani Namostute. Narayani Namostute. Om. Salutations to Narayani, the three-eyed mother who is nature itself. You are all auspiciousness. Only through your blessings and grace can your children achieve self-realization. We bow down to you, Mother Nature. Come onto the hands and knees. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and knees, underneath the hips. And tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels. Come into a downward dog, then move forward to a plank. And as you come forward to a plank, notice if you automatically had to move your hands or your feet. We're going to stay in a plank and just kind of breathe here in a plank. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Lift the hips up maybe a little. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale, go back to a downward facing dog. Good for you. On the inhale, lift the right leg up into a down dog split. Exhale, bring the right knee forward. Step the right foot on the outside of your right hand. Yep. Then exhale, drop down to your left knee. Okay. And then on your inhale, reach your right arm toward the windows, pointing your fingers toward the windows. Then lift your right arm up toward the sky, and then rotate in the right shoulder and point your right fingers back toward the wall behind you, twisting. Ah, nice. Inhale. Exhale 1. Hello, echo. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift the right arm up toward the ceiling, pointing the right fingers toward the windows. Place the right hand down. Sorry. Pressing into the right hand, lift the right leg up into a down dog split. Yeah. Bend the right knee, open and stack the hips, and try to keep equal weight distribution through your hands. Inhale. Exhale 1, so on the right side. Echo, that's okay. Exhale 2, so lift the right leg up. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift the right leg out to a down dog split. Then exhale, place the right foot on the floor. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, press into the hands, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels, lift the knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lift your left leg up into a down dog split. Then exhale, start to bend your left knee, step your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Then exhale, drop down to your right knee. Put weight into your right hand, point your left fingers toward the windows, then lift your left arm up, pointing your left fingers toward the ceiling, and then rotate the shoulder, pointing the left fingers toward the wall behind you, twisting. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift the left arm up, point the left fingers toward the windows. Place the left hand down inside the left foot, press into the hands, and lift the right knee up and lifting the left leg back up into a down dog split. Then bend the left knee, open, stack the hips, keep equal weight distribution through the hands. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, extend the left leg into a down dog split. Exhale, place the left foot on the floor. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels, lifting the knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, step the left foot forward next to the right and fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Pressing into your feet on your inhale, rise up, extend your arms, Urvahasana. And then exhale, hands by the side to Dasana, mountain seat. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra. Setting a higher intention for the practice tonight. And then exhale, hands by the side to Dasana, mountain seat. On the inhale, bring the hands together, extend the arms, Asana. Exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend your arms, Asana. Exhale, fold over the straight legs, Uttanasana again. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms, Asana. Exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana. One more time. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften the knees. Step the right foot back into a long lunge. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, the left foot next to the right and fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs again, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs again, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften the knees, step the left foot all the way back. Exhale, right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1, push into me. Inhale, so push up. Exhale, 2, there. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lightly step the left foot forward between the hands. Exhale, the right foot meets the left and fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms, and exhale, hands by the side to Dasana, mountain seat. Adding on to that one. On your inhale, extend the arms, Asana. Exhale, fold over the straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms, Asana. Exhale, fold over the straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head and chest, prepare. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, staying. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look past the hands. Inhale, jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, hands by the side to Dasana, mountain seat. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair seat. Exhale, bring the hands together in prayer and twist over to the right. Inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana. Exhale, put your hands on the earth and straighten your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, raise the arms up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana. Exhale, put the hands on the earth, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana. Exhale, put the hands on the earth, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana. Exhale, put the hands on the earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, come center. Exhale, put the hands on the earth. Inhale, reach up, awkward seat. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana. Exhale, put the hands on the earth, extend the legs. Inhale, lift the head and chest, prepare. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, bend the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down, come up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, come up, Warrior 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, rise up, Warrior 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog and staying. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look past your hands. Inhale, jump your feet in between your hands. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, bend your knees, raise your arms up, awkward seat. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana. Exhale, put the hands on the earth, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, come back to center, Utkatasana. Exhale, place the hands on the earth, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, twisting over to the right. Inhale, center, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands on the earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, come center. Exhale, put the hands on the earth. One more time. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, come center, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, come stand up, Tadasana. Good for you. I know, everybody's like, oh my God, what is that he's doing? Well, you'll find out. Okay, now, on your inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, put your hands on the earth, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the head and chest, prepare. Exhale, step, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Now, you're going to keep your left heel up in the air, okay? So I don't want you to turn your left heel down like a Warrior 1. This is a lunge. On your inhale, lift your torso up, arms alongside your ears. Then exhale, extend your right leg. Now, bring your arms parallel to the earth and out to the side. Yep, like you're reaching out like wings. Now, at your waist, which is underneath your ribs and in line with your belly button, twist over to the right. Point your right fingers to the wall behind you. Look over your right shoulder and bring your left fingers toward the windows. So you're going to open your chest to the right and you're going to twist in this high lunge here. Exhale 1, good for you. Inhale. Exhale 2. No, you're going to keep your right leg straight. You can twist more with your right leg straight. Exhale 3, but it is a balance. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Now inhale, look toward the windows. Bring the arms parallel to the earth. Now exhale, bend your right knee. Put your hands down, frame your right foot. Turn your left heel down into the floor. Yep. Then lift your torso up, coming into a warrior one. Yep. Now, extend your right leg again. Then bring your hands to the middle of your chest. And then bend your right knee and twist deeply over to the right. Bring your left arm on the outside of your right thigh, coming into a twist with your left heel down like a warrior one. So this is the way they do it in Ashtanga. So you get more of a stretch going through the outside of the hip. Inhale. Exhale, one. Good. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, lift the torso up with the prayer hand at heart center. Then exhale, extend your right leg. Inhale, open your arms and hips up to the left side of the room with your arms parallel to the earth. Then exhale, reach forward to the right, pulling your left hip back. Float your right hand down on your right shin. Lift your left arm up. Look at your left thumb triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, lift all the way up to a standing position. Then exhale, bend the right knee, warrior two. Good. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Now push into me a little. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. On the inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, rebend the right knee. Place the right hand down inside the right foot. And then exhale, lift the left arm straight up. Extended angle B. Inhale. Exhale, one. Good. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, place the left hand down. Now come onto the ball of the left foot. Put weight into your left hand. On your inhale, lift your right arm up toward the ceiling. Look over the right shoulder, twisting. Good. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Then on your inhale, gently place your right hand down on the outside of your right foot. Frame your right foot. Then exhale, extend your right leg. Move your back foot forward until your heel is on the ground. You're grounded. You're not on a tightrope. You have feet or hips width distance apart. Lift the head and chest halfway. Bring your left arm in front of your right shin. Place your left hand on the outside of your right foot. You can use a block for that if you need to. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Pull your right hip back toward the wall behind you. Then lift your right arm up. And as you lift your right arm up, try to move your right shoulder toward the windows, opening your chest in that twist, kind of like you did when you were in that weird lunge. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. On the inhale, gently place the right hand down. Frame the right foot with both hands. And exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. Good for you. On the inhale, step the left foot forward in between your hands. Now, keep your right heel toward the ceiling because this is a lunge. On the inhale, lift the torso up alongside the ears. Find your balance. Exhale here. Now, inhale, extend your left leg. Then lower your arms parallel to the earth. So straight out to the side. Then start to rotate over to the left, looking back at your left fingers behind you. Your right finger's pointing toward the windows. Inhale, good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, turn the torso back toward the windows with the arms parallel to the earth. Then exhale, bend the left knee, place the hands down on the floor, framing your left foot. Turn your right heel down into the floor like a warrior 1. But instead of coming into warrior 1, lift your chest up with your hands in prayer at heart center. And then twist deeply over to the left, getting your right arm on the outside of your left thigh. And push through the outside or the back side of your right foot. Inhale, good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, lift the torso up. Then exhale, extend your left leg. Inhale, open your arms and hips up to the right. Exhale, reach forward to the left. Pull the right hip back, left hand on left shin, right arm raises up. Trikonasana, triangle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Then exhale, bend the left knee, warrior 2. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Push. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend 1 breath. Then exhale, rebend. Place the left hand inside the left foot. Right arm reaches straight up, extended angle B. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now on your inhale, gently place your right hand down. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Put weight into your right hand. On your inhale, lift your left arm up toward the ceiling and look over your left shoulder. Twisting again. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then on the inhale, place the left hand down outside the left foot. Inhale, extend the left leg. Move the right foot forward till your heel's on the ground. Then lift the head and chest. Bring your right arm in front of your left shin. Put your right hand on the outside of your left foot on the ground or a block. Then bring your left hand to your left hip. Pull your left hip back. Then lift your left arm up toward the sky, and then see if you can move your left shoulder toward the windows, opening your chest by kind of lifting up in a little bit of a back bend to make that happen. Inhale, good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, gently place the left hand down. Frame the left foot with both hands. And exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. All right. So class, a little themed class tonight about twisting. We're going to be doing some twisty stuff tonight. All right. So I want to experience a different twist. So Walk your feet forward until you're in a short down dog and your heels are on the ground. Now, in Ashtanga, they teach it like this, okay? This short, because short down dog till your heels come on the floor. We teach it a little different because of that stepping forward and back and the vinyasa that we do and that lengthening of things. But it's not that this is wrong, it's just different. But you do have to come into a twist, a down dog twist, you have to be a little bit closer. Now, put weight into your right hand, reach over with your left hand, hold on to the outside of your right ankle with your left hand. Yep. So, and go for your ankle, not your knee and not your shin. So if you're going for your knee, walk your feet a little closer. Yeah. And so now when you have the outside of your right ankle and heel with your left hand, push more into your right hand and then twist and look underneath your right armpit to the right. Yeah, there you go. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release your right ankle. Put your left hand down. Yep. And then put weight in your left hand. Reach over with your right hand. Grab the outside of your left ankle. Now, when you have the outside of the left ankle, draw yourself underneath your left armpit by pulling with your right arm. Inhale. Exhale, 1. That's what gets you to twist more, the pull. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And then gently release your left ankle. Place your right hand down and step back to a downward facing dog, like wide, like we teach. On your inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, this is going to seem counterintuitive, but we're going to start on the left. On your inhale, lift your left leg up into a down dog split. Now, exhale, bring your left knee into your chest. Bring your shoulders over your wrist. Lay your left shin down in between your hands and send your right leg straight back, coming into a pigeon. Yeah, you can put a little padding underneath the hip if you need to. But then take a moment, lift the head and chest, pull the left hip back, the right hip forward. And then exhale, fold forward over your bent left knee. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Now inhale. Lift your head and chest only halfway. Then walk both your arms over to the left. Get your right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. Now you're going to push with your left hand. That's going to push weight over in toward your right hip because you're probably leaning a little bit to the left. And as you push with your left hand, you're going to look over your right shoulder, your left shoulder, twisting. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then slowly walk the hands back over to the center line. Inhale deeply. And exhale, fold over the shin, 1/2 breath. Then inhale, lift the head and chest and begin putting weight in your right hand. Bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand, grab the outside of your right foot. Then push into your right hand and twist and look over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5, and gently release the right foot. Place the hands on the earth and fold. One breath, neutralizing the spine and the hips. Then on the inhale, lift the head and chest, and then swing your right leg in front of you. Bring your right foot on the outside of your left thigh. Put both sit bones in and lift the left arm up, and this time twist deeply over to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, counter twist. And then come center and just lift your right shin up. Place your right shin on top of the left for a little Agni Stambhasana. Then if you need to, you can put a little padding underneath there. I like the blanket, don't you? The block is hard. I know. Then lift the head and chest, and then exhale, fold forward. Bring the arms out in front of you and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then just lift your head and chest halfway. Walk both your hands over to the left. Lean a little bit to the left. Get your right tricep on the sole of your right foot. Then with your left hand and your right hand, push into the floor. Ground your right hip down and look over your left shoulder, twisting. You'll feel this right in the back of your right hip. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold, 1 breath. Inhale, lift. And exhale, to swing your right leg around. Step back to a downward facing dog. So I like this because you really twist in so many different areas of the spine in this one, right? It's not just all at that waist, like in Ardha Matsyendrasana, but we're getting a little in the sacred celiac. On the inhale, lift the right leg up into a down dog split. And then exhale, bring the right knee into the chest, shoulders over wrists, lay the right shin down. Send your left leg back for a pigeon on the right side. Yep. Just take a moment, pull the right hip back, left hip forward, and then exhale, fold over. So that and it's nice because a couple of these will put the SI joint back into place if the SI joint gets out of alignment. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, lift the head and chest halfway. Walk the hands back. Walk both the hands over to the right. Get your left arm on the outside of your right thigh. Then you can put your forearm down, push into your right hand, drive your left hip point back down toward the floor, and twist looking over your right shoulder. And it's that pushing into the right hand and pulling the left hip down that really gets in the SI joint. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, come back to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. And as you lift up, start to bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, grab the outside of your left foot, press into your left hand, and twist, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Gently release your left foot. Place your hands down. And then fold over the leg one more time, neutralizing. Then inhale, lift the head and chest. Swing your left leg in front of you. Place your left foot on the outside of your right thigh. Lift your right arm up. And then twist deeply over to the left. Seated spinal twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Then exhale, 5. Then inhale, come back to center. And exhale, counter twist right. Then center, move the right shin forward, open up the left knee. Left shin on top of right, little Agni Stambhasana. And that's a bad one, right? That's the side that's where you can extend the bottom leg. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Then just lift the head and chest. And exhale, fold over the shins. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now getting one more good twist in here. Inhale, lift the head and chest up. Walk both hands over to the right. As you lean a little bit to the right, get your left tricep on the sole of your foot. Then with your hands, push into the floor and twist, driving your left hip back down, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale. Come back to center. Exhale, fold, neutralizing. Then inhale, center, and lift the knees up and extend the legs out in front of you. Dorsiflex the feet, lift the head and chest, and exhale, fold over the legs, a little Paschimottanasana. And breathe, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10, and inhale. Lift the head and chest. Now, this is a twist I like. We don't do it very often. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot and hold on to the outside of that foot. Then start to take your right hand behind you, and you can come on your fingertips for this one, and then press into the floor with your right hand or your fingertips and twist looking over the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Just bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Bring your left hand behind you and come on your fingertips for that one. Push into your fingertips and lift your chest. Pull with your right arm, kind of like you did in your down dog twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, open up the legs to a wide straddle. Okay? Then just take a moment, move your hips forward a little bit, and then exhale, fold forward, holding on to the outside of the feet in Upta Vishta Konasana. Or you can put your forearms on the ground. You can hold on to your toes. Whatever's working for you here. Just a straddle, forward, fold. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Now, you're going to bend your left knee. You're going to put your left foot flat on the floor. You're going to reach over with your right hand. You're going to grab your left ankle. You're going to lift your left arm up. You're going to start to lean over to the right and see if you can grab your right foot. If you can't grab your right foot, I'll get you a belt. But then when you have that right foot, you're going to pull with your left hand and your right arm, and you're going to get a little twisty action happening in the spine. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. There you go. Grab that. Good. Now twist. Exhale, 2. Now you can really pull. There you go. There. Inhale. Exhale, 3. I don't know why she can't get that foot tonight. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release your right foot. On your inhale, lift the shoulders up. Release your left ankle. Now we're going to do a little twist here. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left leg and take your left hand behind you. Twist and look over your left shoulder. Still keeping your knee bent and your foot flat on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, counter twist over to the right. And then inhale, come center. And exhale, extend the left leg out. Yeah. Then bend your right knee. Place your right foot on the floor. Reach over with your left hand. Grab your right ankle. Then lift your right arm up. And then exhale, lean over to the left and see if you can grab your left foot with your right hand. Now, once you have that foot, pull with both arms and twist and look underneath your right armpit. Exhale, 1. Good for you. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up, letting go of the left foot. And then from here, you're going to do a little twist. So take your right hand behind you, and you can bring your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. You can hold on to the right ankle. Exhale, 1, either one. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, counter twisting. Inhale, come center. And exhale, extend your right leg out. Good for you. Then draw both legs together. Bend your knees. Lay down on your back. All right. Now we're going to do a little twisty practice. that we don't do much. It's in Iyengar's Light on Yoga. It's a really fun twist, okay? As all twists are fun, right? Yay! Okay. So laying down on your back, you're now going to reach your arms out to the side like a T. And your palms are going to press down into the floor. That's going to be a grounding point. You're going to lift your left leg straight up into the air and dorsiflex your feet, okay? Now, remember when we did all that twisting back and forth in the Surya Namaskar? It's kind of like that. On your inhale, lengthen, engage your core. Then exhale, let both your legs come over to the left. Inhale, lift your legs back up into the air without bending your knees. Then exhale, let both your legs go over to the right. Inhale, lift your legs back up into the air. Exhale, let the legs go over to the left. Inhale, lift the legs up into the air. Exhale, let both legs go over to the right. Inhale, lift both legs up into the air without bending your knees. Exhale, let both legs go over to the left. Inhale, lift the legs up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, lift the legs up. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bend your knees into your chest and place your feet on the floor. Now that's a nice core workout. All right. A little half bridge. Clasp your hands together in a fist, lift your hips. You lower your middle back, breathe, inhale. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, release the hands, come down the lower back, the middle back, the hips, and extend the legs out in front of you. Then bring your left arm alongside your left ear and roll over to the left side, coming on your abdomen. All right. Squeeze the legs together. And on the inhale, lift the head, chest, legs, and arms, locust. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, come down, release, relax. Dhanurasana, a little bow. Bend the knees, grab the ankles. On the inhale, kick into the hands and lift up. Exhale, 1, good. Inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, come down and relax. We're going to do one more of those. You can hold on the inside of the ankle if you so wish. Bend your knees, grab the ankles. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down and relax. Turn the cheek the opposite side. Just rock out the hips if that feels good. So remember when I told you that Durga rides a tiger? Now sometimes it's a lion, but it would actually have been a Bengal tiger. You know, those beautiful tigers with the stripes, the white chest and the little white nose or bottom of the lip. It would have been one of those tigers. So we're going to practice tiger tonight, which is a little bit, it's the only back bend that I know of that has a little bit of a twist in it. Okay? Bring the hands next to the chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, come forward to a plank and simply drop down to your knees. All right. From here, you're going to shift weight into your right hand. You're going to extend your left leg back. You're going to bend your left knee and then bring the sole of your left foot toward the sky. Put weight in your left hand, reach back with your right hand. Now you can hold on to the inside or the outside. It does not matter. But then you're going to kick the foot into the hand and look over your right shoulder, coming into a little twist here. Tiger, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then release the left foot. Place the left knee down. Place the right hand down. Then shift weight over into your hands. Lift your right knee up. Bend your right knee. Sole of the foot toward the sky. You can reach back with your left hand. Hold on to the inside or the outside, whichever is good for you. Then kick back into the hand. Put pressure in the right hand and look over the left shoulder, twisting. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release the foot. Place the left hand down and place the right knee down. Now, there is a variation of tiger. That's the one I think that's more stable. But we can try the one that's more of a balance here. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to lift your right knee up. You're going to have to shift weight into your left knee, and move your left foot out to the left a little bit. Then you're going to reach back with your right hand. Grab your outside of your right ankle. And then you're going to kick your foot into your hand and lift up and arch back. Now, this is a variation of tiger, but it's more of a balance. But there's a little bit of a twisting action and back bend action happening here too. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release the right foot. Place the right hand down. Then place the right knee down. Now you're going to shift weight over into your right foot. Move your right foot a little bit over to the right. That's going to help you to balance. Bend your left knee. Lift your left knee up. Put weight in your right hand. Reach back. Grab your left foot with your left hand. That balance is a little tricky there. Then kick your foot back into your hand, balancing on your right hand and your right knee. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Release your left foot. Gently place your left hand down. Place your left knee down. Push back to a downward facing dog. Good for you. On your inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. And exhale, roll over onto the back. So you can come into another half bridge. If you would like to experience upward bow, bend the knees, place the feet on the floor, place the hands by the head. On the inhale, lift the body off the ground, upward bow. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin, the chest, and come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. Let's do that again. Place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, come back up. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin and the chest and come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. One more time. Place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, come back up. Exhale, 1. Good, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin to the chest and come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. Good. Now bend the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. So we're going to do one more twist, all right? So this is called Eagle's Twist. So extend both your legs to the sky. We're not going to make you do that thing where you go back and forth. And then bend both your knees. Wrap your right leg in front of the left and hook your right foot behind your left calf. Now your left knee has to stay bent a little bit for this to really happen and for you to get deep into a twist. It can't be straight. Then allow both your knees to drop over to the left and extend your right arm out. Look over your right shoulder, twisting right. And with these legs like this, you'll feel a little bit of an IT band stretch. Very similar when you did the twist and your foot was on the ground like a warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come lift the legs back up into the air. Unwrap the legs. Give it a little shaky, shaky, shaky if that feels good. Then bend both the knees. This time, wrap the left leg in front of the right. Hook the left foot behind the right calf. Bring the knees over to the right. Extend your left arm out. Look left. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, lift the knees back up into the air. Unwrap the legs. Give a little shaky, 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 shake. Yep. And then from here, you have a choice. You can just simply place the feet on the floor and open up the knees to the side, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, or sometimes called Goddess. You can bring legs up the wall in Viparita Karani if you're wanting a half inversion, or make your way into shoulder stand, full inversion. So when you start playing around with the concept of sacred geometry, you can start with the very, in the beginning of the month, we started with really very foundational ideas of sacred geometry: triangles, rectangles, circles, squares, straight lines, and of course, curves and backbends and things like that. But, tonight was a little bit more like, well, can you explore things that need to be angular and curvilinear at the same time? And then you start putting all of those ideas of sacred geometry into use, putting in the spiraling energy of a twist. Now, that spiraling energy is very important because while all of those sacred geometric shapes can be found in nature, nature has this spiraling energy that's always spinning around and around. If you think about how a tree grows, it grows in spirals. If you think about how vines grow up a fence, it grows in spirals. So it's twisting and turning upon itself. And a lot of times it's hard for us to really understand how our body can twist because we can become so linear and vertical and horizontal. And we forget about the spiraling energy of things. And even when you come into halasana, there's a spiraling energy that's happening, kind of like a seashell curving in on itself. Flex the feet, let the toes come overhead, let the toes touch the floor behind the head. And clasp the hands together in the fist and extend the arms away from the body. Halasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now bend the knees, reach back, hold the knee joints. Karnapidasana. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then place the hands on the floor away from the shoulders. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time until the hips come down. You can extend the legs out in front of you. Lift the torso up, unfold the mat, get the blanket out from underneath the shoulders. If you've got legs up the wall, you can come visit us in Matsyasana too. Laying down on the back, turn the palms to face upward, puff up the chest, come onto the top of the head. Opening up through the neck and the throat and the chest. Inhale. Exhale, 1, fish. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Pressing the elbows, bring the chin in the chest and come down. Draw the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. And then roll over to the left and come into a child's seat for a little bit of a headstand practice. So from child's seat, just take a moment, set yourself up. Measure yourself out, extend your arms, turn your palms to face upward like you're trying to catch raindrops. That's going to cause an exterior rotation in the upper arm bone, your elbows to come a little closer together, giving you more arm length in the upper arm bone so you don't crush your neck. Then bring your fingers together and making one fist with the hands. You can open the hands up. I bring the palms together so it keeps me from putting my head in my hands. Then place the head on the wrist crease, behind the wrist crease. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees up, walk the feet forward till the hips are over the shoulders. You can stay there. Bring the knees into the chest. Bring the heels toward the seat. Half headstand. Move the knees toward the sky, moving the hips, then finally extending the feet toward the sky. Full headstand. Great. Slowly start to plan your descent and come down with control and rest in a child's seat. And in child's seat, you can reach back, you can hold on to the ankles, letting the forehead rest on the floor, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. And on the inhale, lift the head and chest up. And let's come into meditation tonight before Shavasana. While the energy is really up and high. So you can sit on a block or a blanket. And because we haven't come into Shavasana, you can still keep Mula Bandha engaged in meditation. Hatha Yoga Pradipika says that you should have Mula Bandha engaged. Hatha Yoga Pradipika also says that Ujjayi Pranayama is the perfect breath for meditation. So you can keep your Ujjayi Pranayama going through meditation. So now, Since you have those two elements in place, because we didn't go into Shavasana and let go of them, just close the eyes, draw the senses inward, and focus the mind. And as you focus the mind, applying the mantra Om, as you breathe in, inhale Om. As you exhale out Om. Gently start to come lay down with your head toward the windows, your feet toward the door. You can roll up a blanket and place it underneath the knees. And now allow the breath just to breathe the body. Relax at the pelvic floor, letting go of Mula Bandha. And let the body become heavy. Shavasana, corpse seat. Gently start to deepen the breath. And as you deepen the breath, make small movements with the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms overhead, stretching the arms and legs in opposite directions. Draw the knees into the chest, giving the knees a little hug. And then gently roll over to the right side. And pressing the left palm into the earth, lift the torso up and come up to a seated position. Take a moment, close the eyes, inhale deeply. Exhale everything out. Inhale deeply. Exhale everything out. And inhale for the sound of Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring the hands together in undulating mudra, bowing the head slightly, giving thanks and praise for the teachings of yoga from the past, the present, and still teachers and teachings yet to be revealed. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste. Thank you all so much. That was fun, at least for me. I like those twisting classes. They're challenging. Thank you, Matthew. Are you leaving? Now, when are you leaving again? Monday. Okay.